Howdy, partners, and welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. Why are you talking to me about how jokes work when you don't know shit? Um, just I was just thinking between videos, just in case anybody got offended or upset either way. I had no intention to really come down on the side of, and either side of the creationist argument in particular there. I was annoyed by the joke that my dad had told on Facebook that I talked about last time, not because it was a joke at the expense of atheists, but it was a Polak joke, pardon the word. You could swap out the Polish person for anybody, and the joke is generically about someone being foolish and has nothing to do with anything that's actually real about the target audience or target of the joke. That's why I love me jokes like, there's that joke about the Frenchman, the Englishman, the Texan, and the Mexican, and the airplane, and the engines start gradually going down. And I mean, the punchline at the end only makes sense because it's a Texan and a Mexican. You couldn't just suddenly switch them out. I'm not gonna tell. I mean, I guess I could tell the joke sometime. Let me know if you want to hear the joke. But yeah, like if you know the old one about the Frenchman, the Englishman, the Texan, and the Mexican on an airplane. The punchline doesn't make sense if you just decide, you know what, I'm going to make the Texan from Massachusetts, and I'm going to make the Mexican from, Finland. Like, no, they have to be a Texan and a Mexican. I can respect a joke like that. And also a joke that requires scatological expertise. I suppose that's fun, too. Are you just going to give me a reward for saving you? Because I'm all about that. Notions and potions.
Hey, this here's the feller, the one that found me.
Oh, I must have helped this guy at some point.
You let him suck on your leg?
Oh, hey, wait, I'm not good enough to suck on your leg?
No lie. But, let me buy you something from the store. Whatever you want, it's on me.
All right.
Appreciate it. Having conquered evil the way I have, it's the least a humble man can do.
You've conquered evil, have you? Okay, good for you.
Yeah, well, you're humble, all right.
It's about time I spread this good word.
Yeah. Who else will teach us then?
What can I do for you?
The guy with the snake bite says I can put something here on his tab.
That fool? Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But he pays his owe, so who am I to argue? Let me know what you choose. I'll add it to his list.
I guess it's just as well you're not the comically racist shopkeep who was a background character in the original Red Dead Redemption. Alright, so we got a freebie, so let's try to find... Now, unfortunately, they'll all be marked free, which is annoying, because as an accountant, what I want is to find the most expensive thing possible. And everything is going to be marked free. Oh, no, it does say was... Okay. Alright, that's kind of handy. Am I crazy, or is it freaking impossible to read this? Alright, we can zoom in. Well, apparently I can only zoom into this. What the hell? Okay. Riding gloves, goatskin gloves, snug and comfortable. Hand stitch, fingerless gloves. Ooh, those would be good. I don't know what they do in game, but they would allow me to do the iron claw more effectively. A great many of our customers will have nothing else. Deluxe relentless boots with fancy steel toes, fine tooling throughout. So I don't actually know what any of these things do. If they have any gameplay impact at all. They might not. Little Lord Fauntleroy. Vaquero spurs, sleek hand tool, leather, like shank and 20-point Vaquero rowels. I honestly don't know if they do anything. That's the problem. If I find out that they actually do something, I could always come back for them later. Or I could buy a complete outfit. I just kind of went straight to accessories. Outfit crafted for General of the Plains, the Heartlands. Chevalier. Gallant style. These are top-rate garments. The Earl. The Gambler. That's locked. Turn a class by itself. So I could basically dress up as Fancy Pants. I kind of like the default clothes in this game. I guess in RDR1 I did take advantage of some of the Mexican outfits at some point. Horse care. Got a bunch of stuff that's sold out. I used a horse stimulant. That seems pretty wasteful to use my freebie on a horse stimulant. Live crickets are sold out. $0.50 for live worms. Pocket watch, $15.50. Well, that's just something that if I found it on somebody else, I would only sell it. Coffee percolator. Predator bait. Arrows. Well, I think it's fairly obvious that all these things I can buy here are like $1 or so. Provisions, tonics. I got nothing here that's going to cost me more than $2 or $3. But if I ever want to dress up in different outfits, now is the time. So what do we think, folks at home? Heartlands, the Chevalier, the Earl. I can't get the Gambler because I haven't done the required gambling quests. I'm kind of torn between the Chevalier, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, and the Earl, who is extra fancy. This is slightly cheaper than the Chevalier. Chevalier actually looks cooler. Let's read the description. Gallant style, shoes are top-rate garments. We are sure that this outfit will be all the style for the coming season. So the combination of frock coat, stovepipe, preacher's pride boots, studded Stanger deluxe spurs, pinstripe work pants, and fancy bright patterned opulent vest will largely be worn by very good dressers. Fashion comes from without. Civility comes from within. And this suit conveys a man who has the very finest manners and is of refinement and taste, but at the slightest affront can flip a switch and study you with unwavering and steely determination, leaping out of a chair and fixing a knife to your throat in a blur. I like that. Premeditated coordination of an outfit is an expression of refined civilization. Animals, and indeed the opposable thumb-wielding apes that some blasphemous types claim are our cousins, do not wear clothes. How can they speak about heaven and hell when they don't know shit? While some may ride a bicycle, any halfwit can master it, for a mother molds the character of a child at an early age and teaches him to be kind, thoughtful, and a product of gentle breeding, committing outward acts silently while never sharing inner thoughts and feelings, instead pushing them down into a small dark kernel of the soul, toiling day after day, chasing affluence until one day they are too old to understand the reasons for doing so. I really like that description, actually. Well, we'll read about the Earl, though. Attire set in a class by itself. We furnish many styles of clothing. See, because I'd be bankrupt myself buying any of these things. So I'm really, not only did I suck the poison out of that guy, I'm sucking a lot of money out of him, too. Inspired by the businessmen of Rhodes and the deep family traditions that exist there, the long shotgun coat is ornamented with shiny silver buttons. The fancy patterned bosom of the French dress shirt is matched by the fancy pants and brown preacher's pride boots. I think I got those boots in the other outfit, too, topped off by a rolled derby hat. One of our finest outfits. 75,000 have been sold without a just complaint. Most complaints we receive are preposterous, so much so that we laugh upon reading them and toss them promptly in the bin. This is clothing for a man of stature and grace who understands the quite strict rules of chaperonage. Never over imbibing. Oh, I'm not big into that. And pounding madly at her chamber door, pleading that her eyes had surely deceived her, for he was only attempting to revive her dear loving sister who had fainted in the drawing room, ceased breathing, and required resurrection. Should she be grateful and he had saved her sister's life rather than focused on perceived improprieties of the fitness of her sister's evening costume, for it was her corset that was to blame for the near catastrophe which thankfully he bravely averted. Made in America. That's amusing and all. I think I prefer the Chevalier. But let's quick read up on the Heartlands before we decide. For listening to retire, we've taken every appropriate measure and precaution, and in most cases spared no pains to place at the disposal of our uniqueness and diligent customers the finest accoutrement available. So of no use to our competitors to undertake meeting our price on this delightful yet alluring and practical outfit. With the knee-high preacher's boots, all of them have that, everyday pants, cotton everyday shirt, and fancy patterned green opulent vest is the attire of one who works hard, respects his elders, and knows it is rude to whistle in the presence of the elderly, lifts his hat and gives way to strangers, and seeks the company of a noble, virtuous woman who is elegant and pure, requiring nothing more than the grains to make bread, the woolens to spin and knit yarn, and the hearth by which to embrace him while in reverence to the good book. The wrong-themed outfit will make you the object of ridicule. Think on this mindfully as you turn these pages slowly, in contemplation of your teachings of purity of body as well as thought, and know that tireless work is the reward, not the respite afterwards, as life is desultory without finery. So I'm going to go with a Chevalier. Oh. Well, okay, I actually do get to preview it. The Heartlands, that looks pretty good. The Corson, I didn't even notice this. The Earl. The Gambler, which I'm not allowed to buy. I actually really like the Gambler, though. Damn. I don't know what the Corson is meant to be, but... shirt looks a little silly, though. I'm already kind of second-guessing this choice, but it's okay.
I'll let him know. You're paying next time, though.
Oh, am I? I didn't even notice that other outfit, whatever it is. But I have a much more involved hat now. I suppose I can always mix and match, but I might have to check online and see if there's any like passive if having any of these outfits completed has any kind of passive effect. What do you think of my outfit, friend?
Pick something up on your tab. Thanks again. Look to you.
Thank you.
You bought literally the most expensive thing in the store. You asshole. I mean, thanks for saving my life. Thank you, Ben, for saving my life. For saving my life. Thank you, Sam.
Hey, partner.
The character's name was Sam. The actor is Ben Murphy. Sam, you made the pants too long.
Hey there, partner.
Now that I'm fully disguised, I can go to Blackwater and just mosey on in here and oh god, the mercenaries. I wonder if anyone in town will comment on my new outfit. Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah.
Fine day to you.
Hey, mister.
Man, I'm getting some legendary fish. I'm getting some serious, no, it's the wrong button. Yeah, you press it lightly. You don't hold it. There's so many different things in this game to control with this little controller. Hey there, mister. Live and let live, I say. I'm using Titus's flee command for this entire play session. I'm just gonna ride on here to the City of Dying Dreams, aka our camp. Ready to confront you yet? I'm sorry, just the idea that there was a deer running around waiting to get shot and...
Man coming in.
Look who's back.
And in a fancy new outfit. So I just gotta keep sucking poison out of people's legs until I win the game. Red Dead Redemption 2, Poison Sucking Quest. Maybe there'll be a poison sucking DLC eventually.
Arthur,
Yeah? Didn't seem to be allowed to actually greet that person, but okay. Do you have a hair coloring... Or where is your hair coloring station? We're at the horse station. Hair coloring station, Mystery Science Theater reference, don't worry about it. It's one that I saw fairly recently, which is why I remember it. It's not like a famous reference for the series either.
Kieran. Good morning.
Next time we run an errand together, remind me to pack more bullets.
come on, Arthur. Don't pretend that wasn't kind of fun.
Well, I clearly enjoyed riding with you because I went out and bought a yellow shirt to match yours.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Sure.
Try to keep warm. Sexy Sadie.
Good job finding this spot.
You found it too.
I wouldn't have if you hadn't talked me in.
And it would be kind of a dick move to congratulate myself.
Alright, well, I should be getting on.
Sounds good.
One of the year's most innovative new chefs, Pearson.
Pearson.
Fire's good and hot, Mr. Morgan.
You use meat to keep your fires hot?
Thank you for all your work. Of course, Mr. Morgan.
Sometimes, I suppose, say the subtitles.
Okay. Well, if I'm gonna go out with you, I'm gonna have to look my best. So, can I borrow $20? Can I borrow $2? I'm good for it.
What the hell's going on here?
Honey. Oh, you horrible man.
You must be nervous, being this close to the water. Oh, don't you start. I'm just looking out for you.
Oh, that's right. Marston couldn't swim.
How's it going?
Good morning, Arthur.
There she is. Hang in there. We'll be back on track soon.
You anybody got a quest they need me to do?
That's low, Uncle.
I'm a bit short right now.
You sure know how to impress the ladies.
Oh, Molly is Dutch's girl, but... Who was talking to
I
me?
know.
Thank you.
Oh, I would have loved to have had a conversation with them if I'd recognized who they were in time. I don't want to spend a whole video just getting little tiny dialogues with people, but...
Morning to you.
Hey,
We just talked, Arthur. Like, we literally just talked. It wasn't a barn burner of a conversation. But...
Maybe after lunch, hey?
You alright?
Yeah, I like this spot. It's a shame we never robbed that bank in Valentine, though.
There's still time.
Yeah, guess it is. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Okay, then.
Always good to see you.
Arthur?
You said hello there, but then you said Arthur.
Okay? You don't seem yourself.
Yes, I'm all right. Why?
Okay, just making sure.
All right, Arthur.
What the fuck ever, Arthur? I'm just trying to have a drink here, Jesus.
nice to each other?
I guess.
You ain't so bad.
Uh-huh.
Great dialogue. I don't know what the deal is supposed to be between Arthur and John, but other than Arthur seems kind of resentful that Dutch likes John, don't really get it.
Morning.
Top of the morning to you.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
And I will be at WrestleMania.
That's the way it is.
Fuck Charlotte Flair. See what items I got that I can part with. A couple platinum bands I picked up along the way at some point. Probably want to get to a fence with some of these. Large bag of jewelry. There. Got a little bit of... little something for that. So go to the ledger. Seem to be short of... see, once again, I get told off when I don't contribute, but nobody else is doing shit. Sadie's donated 60 cents. Poor Coyote Pelt. Great job, Sadie. Alright, medicine, provisions we seem low on. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's still red, even though I just resupplied. Guess I better contribute some more. Because now the camp is out of money. I don't know why I'm worried about this. It's a gameplay mechanic. I mean, it's not like it affects anything except what's available to me at these different wagons. Give money. Let's donate 25. Yeah, 15's enough. Alright, this whole video going to be just me going to camp and buying an outfit. I guess that's not the worst video ever, but let's at least save our game and get going on something with Sean, the Irish bastard. First bakery, newspaper, scrap. If I sleep for a little bit, we'll restore one of our cores, so that's a good idea. Let's take a little nap in our new napping outfit. I could let this video go a little short and just have it be a video where we bought a new outfit, but we can go fishing with Javier. Yeah, I mean, that might just be a fun way to round out what's not a very eventful video. We could play dominoes with Tilly. Or we could speak to Leopold Strauss. Let's play dominoes with Tilly. This is kind of this has been a bit of a non-video anyway. Why not play dominoes with Tilly and see what that does?
How are you?
Alive? And you?
Fine.
I'm dead, actually.
Let me ask you a question. If I was to kill Miss Grimshaw, would Dutch be mad?
I think, as a general rule, Dutch likes to avoid murder within the camp. I mean, there was that one time, but he was a traitor. Miss Grimshaw, well, Dutch has a soft spot for her.
And she's not technically a traitor.
She always like this.
I ain't quite old enough to know.
No, of course. So as long as you've known her,
She's always liked her swill of vinegar.
I'd like to give her a swig of arsenic.
We'll just do it discreetly.
I will. You fancy a game of dominoes?
No, you better get off to murdering Miss Grimshaw.
If I'm playing with you, she'll leave me alone.
Can't believe the dominoes survived Blackwater, but my necklace didn't.
So the players immediately scores a total of the open ends. But what?
Well, I stole that one. I'm sure I can steal another easy enough.
Oh, I got an item request here. Tilly has asked for a necklace. Okay. Arthur has the highest double tile and goes first. Double takes priority over non-double of the same. I don't actually know the rules of dominoes, but spinner tile has been placed. Tile's going to have to play out the ends of the spinner. Looks like this is the only legal way to play this tile.
Great.
That's not looking up, amigo.
Oh, I guess I'm winning.
Great. Here.
Great.
Hosea
Okay.
and Dutch have got that twinkle in their eyes again. That usually means trouble.
Oh, shoot. I should have played that different, I guess. Well, I can get rid of my 2 and if she doesn't block that. And she did not. So I think...
I'm done.
Oh,
Done.
damn you.
There we go.
Oh, sorry. Here.
10 bonus points awarded to the winner. Hold on a second. So I just got a gambling challenge. That's nice. So what's the next one? And does it involve dominoes? Because if not, I probably just want to quit out now. Oh, no. Win 3 rounds of dominoes without drawing any tiles against 2 or fewer opponents. So if I can repeat that feat twice, I didn't actually finish. I just got you.
If the Pinkertons could see you now. Killer, bank robber, dominoes player.
You gotta keep them on their toes.
Not the way you wanted to get arrested, though. Imagine the newspaper headlines.
Well, keep your eye out then.
And try to stay warm. So I guess I kind of know how this game works. I don't know how you score points. I just know how you legally play your dominoes. So apparently she had nothing she could play off of that.
That's it.
See, she's scoring more points, but I don't understand how that part works, as silly as that sounds. I'm heading for a situation where I got no legal moves to make, though.
Nothing here.
I just gotta really hope something opens up where I can use this last one, because then I'll have gotten my...
Looking great for you.
I really would love to be able to win this one without getting another tile. Oh, I think I'm about to.
All
Must
done
think you're
and
real lucky.
domino.
Shoot. Here.
Well, that would mean I'm doing... then I got my 2 there, right? Because I just did the same feat again. Yes, if I do this one more time, I finished a gambling challenge. Good for me. Will I be able to complete the Dominoes challenge? Or will I switch to Pizza Hut? Find out next time, folks. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching this ultra exciting video where I went shopping, talked to people, and played dominoes. We'll be back with more Wild Western Adventure next time. Bye-bye.